¡Ey, ey, ey, ey! Bienvenidos a otro directo de los últimos criptonianos. Bienvenido, maestro Sampa. ¿Cómo está usted?
Pues estamos aquí de nuevo en Iberia, en España. De nuevo, aquí estamos disfrutando del fresquito que hace. Y nada, preparado para otro gran directo con un invitado de honor, como puede ser Christian Francis de Nchanzplace, como lo conocen en las redes sociales. Y con un invitado que va a estar un tiempo con nosotros, de sorpresa, que va a ser las delicias de Respetable. Así que, sin más preámbulos...
Ok, pues como siempre he de añadir, y hoy he hecho un gran esfuerzo para aprender un poquito de inglés. Nunca está de más aprender para hacer el directo y estar justamente más cercano al invitado, ¿vale? Pues voy a soltar la coletilla de todos los directos. Bienvenidos a la Fortaleza de la Soledad, amantes del coleccionismo y últimos criptonianos. Hagamos de este nuevo directo otro día para recordar y homenajear especialmente a nuestros dos invitados. Y recordar, vosotros ponéis la magia desde el chat y nosotros la chistera. Y ahora viene mi pequeño esfuerzo. Welcome, last Kryptonians and collectors, to the new life, full of power magic collectibles, and this time crushing another galaxy to Singapur, where our quest to the fortress of solitude come from. Sin más y sin menos, vamos a dar entrada a nuestro queridísimo invitado desde la galaxia de Singapur. ¿Quieres traducir eso para que lo sepan ellos?
We are going to welcome our first guest, is Christian Francis, the main. Ahí está Rubén Samo. So let's go to all the people watching this show outside of Spain. So yes, welcome. I will be your translator. Juan Carlos will be asking some questions. Also, all the questions from the chat will be translated by me to our guests. So let's go with Christian Francis and a special guest today.
Ok, y un aviso, prepararos porque la intro del invitado viene cargado de guitarra y del mejor superhéroe y actor que marcó al superhéroe. ¿Lo dices?
Vamos allá, sí. Let's go to the intro of the show.
Hey, welcome, Christian, the Nchanzplace. Welcome.
Hola, Francis.
Hi, hello.
How are
Hello.
you? How are you?
Good. Good morning to your side of the world.
Thank you. It's a great honor with Ultimate Christians. Bueno, es un gran honor que estés con nosotros y nos honra poderte honrar en este directo. Por favor, Sam.
Yeah, he is very honored to welcome you to this show, to let get inside of this channel. And let's go and enjoy this interview of your collection, your life as a collector, and nothing more. Así que, Juan Carlos,
Also a pleasure.
Ok, pues creo que dile a Cristian que si antes de disfrutar y entrevistarlo le apetece tener una sorpresa con un invitado muy especial, que él siente amistad por él y entre todos darle un empujón y que nos cuente cositas.
vale, sí, muy bien. So, Christian, we are going to introduce a very good guy from, the company that we really love this company, and we want to share some minutes with him before we see your collection. So let's introduce our first guest, special guest, Jay Sia from Legendary Beast Studios, the main man. So please.
Pues,
Yeah, sure.
señores y señoras, ladies and gentlemen, the father of ours, the father of superheroes, say all people this question and past the special invitado. Vamos.
Hola amigos, soy Kalel. Recuerden suscribirse, dejen un buen like, aporten su comentario y activen notificación. Kryptonians Collector y yo siempre velaremos por el hobby. Ya me he suscrito, Superman.
Wow, Mr. Jay Sia of Legendary Business Studio. Welcome to Fortress of Solitude. It's a great honor. Wow.
Thanks. Thank you, Juan Carlos. Hi, Francis.
Hello, yeah.
Thanks for inviting me here. So happy to have you. To be here in your show. Yeah.
Thank you so much for welcome. Yeah.
Didi Sam, adelante, por favor.
So we want to share some minutes because have a short time with us. So we will be translating the question of the chat and also the question of Juan Carlos to you in order to know you better, to know the dream of your big company that we still shocked about every product that released with a new license like DC Comics, with the new Iron Man that will be pre-ordered so soon. Will be this month, no? It's ready for pre-order, no?
Yeah, May 10. It will be up for May 10.
Yeah. So people are really enjoy this new big company working with XM, and now we see how you are growing up so fast. So it's so good. So, Carlos, si quieres empezar con las preguntas para Jay.
De acuerdo. Simplemente comunicar al chat que en inglés lo digo. Today from Singapur, the great Nchanzplace, Christian, a great lover of collectible photography. We honor him from the Fortress of Solitude and Kryptonians Collector and Special West, Jay Sia.
Muy bien.
Thank you.
Vale,
Thank you very much.
Thank you for you. Primera pregunta para Jay, first question. Jay, ¿cómo ha sido la evolución desde la primera idea y pegar ese salto a una dimensión de tanta calidad, tamaño, que es un riesgo, y saber que era una garantía y habéis apostado fuerte por un producto que ha conquistado al coleccionista. Y eso que las dimensiones son para tenerlas muy en cuenta y es un hándicap, pero Legendary de ese estudio se ha convertido en una supermarca.
Okay, Jay. Juan Carlos want to know how it started this big dream about Legendary. How do you think about to make this in 1/3 scale? Because people are shocked about this dream, about how you started, how become this idea to make it possible. How was this process?
All right. Basically, the concept that we're doing, everything is a pattern that we did for Thor. If you can notice that the story base that we did on Thor that was inspired when I visited Italy. So, and using that inspiration, I made it into a statue with Thor. And then people, collectors, actually really love the idea. So we use that concept uh, on the upcoming pieces, like actually the previously released Incredible Hulk. We use the story base on it. We put story on that base where you can see the evolution of Hulk, the creation of Hulk, the transformation of Hulk, and the Rogues Gallery of Hulk. And then we did that on the upcoming Iron Man. So if you can see on the Iron Man that Christian Prices that made some review a few weeks ago, you can see the evolution of Iron Man on the base. So
Yeah,
you can see that the shape of the base is pentagon. Pentagon showing the when he was the head of Department of Security of U.S. He was in part of the comics. So actually, that's a Pentagon is a story of showing power or defense, Secretary of Defense. So and that actually inspired when we got the DC license. So we plan to do a definitive version. You know, to be honest, there's a lot people. You know, for the past few years, there's a lot of Superman been made in the statue industry. So what we are doing actually right now is making the definitive version of a character. So, for example, we did Superman. So you can see I am partly influenced by Alex Ross design. So mostly of the all the designs it is inspired by him. So what makes him unique is we are making our statue a little realistic in the sense of yes, it is a comic character, but if you will portray him in a realistic world, you can see how we are doing the direction for for 1/3 scale on the prestige line. Prestige line meaning when you have it on your display, you are happy and proud that you have it in your collection. So the prestige of having it is it's there. So the direction that we had for the DC line, Superman, basically we have the same story base for Superman, and then we have the Batman. We have a design where we put in a lot of Batman Rogues Gallery on the concept of the base.
yeah.
So and then we put in some Bat Family and Bat Cave on the concept of the base. I wish I could show you the concept for Batman is already approved. I don't know if I could show it, but basically, when people who saw it, we have a small group who can see and do some comments, and these small groups are so happy with Batman. So, and then I show them the direction for Wonder Woman. The same, they like the concept that we did for Wonder Woman, but still pending for approval. Doing a license takes really takes time, going back and forth as they need every detail should be approved by the licensor. So it's a very tedious part in the licensing. But at the end of the day, it's really challenging to 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 do statues that licensors will approve and will give a go signal for the market to see. So, and now actually we're doing currently the status that we have for Joker. We have a Joker also.
So amazing.
I know a lot of Jokers has been made. So this Joker will be the definitive version of Joker. So I hope you guys could see it. Maybe I could send it to you, Sam, for your eyes only, and then
Okay.
you can you can check now. But there's a lot of switch outs that we're doing with Joker. So I hope people will love it the way we love the in LBS and this small group loved it. So I hope yes um the direction will be museum poses for the Justice League, and then we are doing some designs for the Batman core. Actually, the Batman core we are working on. Actually, I just finished the other last. I think last week I'm done doing concepts on Ras Al Ghul, and then we did Clayface. I think we're done with Clayface. So Clayface will be really really nice. Never. I mean, when this a few people saw it, they're like, okay, this is the best. Although I know there's not a lot of collector. I mean, company haven't made Clayface, so we're trying to do some obscure characters that's never been done in the DC line. So maybe expect unknown characters in the Batman core line. Yeah, because I know a lot of people collected or already. I mean, a lot of factory or company made um, call this Joker, um, Poison Ivy. Um, you call this Penguin. So we'll be doing other characters that's not been done yet. So to complete the whole one-third line, and then
So
eventually, if okay, then we do this common characters. Yeah.
So crazy. Voy a hacerle una pregunta porque quiero comprender un poco mejor su respuesta y ahora lo traduzco todo para que lo...
Perfecto, Samuel, perfecto, perfecto.
Okay. Yeah, I want to ask you a short question in order to understand everything, and I will translate all your speech. Because it's amazing. It's amazing concept, the idea how you create all this long process. I mean, it will be a process so many years, so many people working on it. It's so beautiful that you have so small group of people that can give you feedback in order that you have this idea, and I can feel how you really enjoy this process. I can feel how you say in your words, how you really enjoy the process, because as you say, you really love Alex Ross art, and you want to put all your passion inside this statue to make a really solid piece that it will last for so many years in the collection. Will be like so good masterpiece for people. So I want to know what was the first feeling, how you decide to start the first step to say, I want to do this. I'm very sure that this is the way. Yeah.
Okay, actually, I don't know. That's maybe more of a gut feel. Um, Currently, I line up characters that I will be doing, but if I'm not, I don't know. When I wake up in the morning, I sometimes it just pops in my mind that I want to do this. So, and then I started doing it, doing concept. When I sit down on doing concepts on certain characters, I finish it the whole night, the whole day. I wake up, eat my breakfast, then work on it after lunch, during lunch, and then talk to a few collectors, ask their inputs, and then by the end of the night, it's all done. And then I send it to this small group. They do a few corrections, but mostly they like the concept. I do mock up, and then after I do mock up, I ask my 2D sketch artist to work on the concept that we made, and this is you know I'm so happy that collectors are helping me out doing a definitive version of a certain character, because although majority of the designs comes from me, it really very helpful for collectors giving feedbacks, helping me out on the having some ideas on how to do this character or not to do on this character. So that's really helped me a lot. So normally, if a certain collector is a fan of, for example, Superman, I try to message that and ask for opinion. And if a fanatic of Superman is so happy with it, then definitely it is a go. So that's how I do it. And the inspiration comes from. I mean, I am a collector. I am a collector. The passion is there. Um, I've been collecting since. Actually, I started collecting toys when I was 22 years old. So like that's 18 years ago. But during my childhood days, I don't have a toy. A single toy I don't have. So that's actually my inspiration of doing a design. Because when I was, when I was a kid, I was looking for people for kids that have toys, and I was like, I want to have a toy, but since I cannot have a toy, um, when I grow up and have a money, I collected the toy figures. My very first collection is Alex Ross DC Direct figures. So that's really inspired me.
So
Okay,
amazing.
so when I was like looking at all my collections during my saddest day, I just look at my collection. So when looking at it, I was like staring for it for like 1 hour and a half or 2 hours. I was like, it relieves the tension that I have, and actually that really that part of uh, lessening the tension, that really inspires me into making a statue, because when I quit collecting toy figures, I want that same feel on my statues. So actually, that's one of the inspiration. So what makes me decide what character to do? It just pops up. I don't know. It just pops up when I wake up. I already know what to do on a certain character. Maybe that talking to a lot of collectors, I can gauge what to do next first, what character that people would like to have first, other than this certain character. So that's really helped me a lot, talking to a lot of collectors, mingling with them, chatting with them, which give me ideas of what's next to do, and what features that needs to be put on the characters that we're doing.
So amazing. Voy a seguir preguntándole porque todo lo que está diciendo es muy profundo, me está gustando mucho el concepto, así que lo voy a traducir todo porque se me está quedando súper marcado, porque está diciendo cosas realmente increíbles, así que ahora lo traduzco todo para los que están escuchando en español. Así que voy a hacerle una última aclaración, un último comentario, y ya lo traduzco todo porque la verdad que es precioso. So I was telling the public and also Juan Carlos that it's so deep and it's so beautiful, the story, the background. I think Christian and Francis also agree with me that you are a collector and your dream is, I mean, I also have this dream. I was collecting since 20 years ago, and one of my dreams is, of course, to create my own statue, to have my own, and you did it. You really become your dream come true from someone who didn't have so much to, and you become a designer and to try to make your dreams come true. So for me, I can imagine what feelings are inside you when you become from collector to creator and designer and producer, and now you are talking with people, and it's so beautiful. And I see you are so feet on the ground, like you're talking with us like real collector, not as businessmen, and this is so beautiful.
Sure.
And that's why I think your company is so beautiful for people because the hub. Because you feel that, and you check with your friends and and other people like, hey, look this Hulk, look this Superman. This is what I like. What's your opinion about this? So this is so beautiful.
True.
Because all collector, and listen to me, all collector around the world think that all companies just want money and they just want to create some toys to sell. And I feel like we are talking with someone who really came from collecting to creation, and this is so deep, my friend. I didn't know you, but I think also Christian, and when I will translate to Juan Carlos, we'll agree that that's why your company. I have some pieces. We will need a new unboxing.
Wow! My God!
This Hulk is nonsense. I mean,
It's a brutality, Jay. It's a brutality.
this is
Thank you. You know, the history on that Hulk, we have approved concept already on it. But then when I look at it after like a few days, I just decided I don't want to go on this direction, so I have to
Wow, my
redo
God,
it. So we had made revisions on Hulk. So I'm so happy that the sculptor, yeah.
Jay is fucking smashing pure Hulk, a fucking smashing Hulk.
Thank you so much.
This is what
Have you seen this? Have you seen this in person? Have you, Juan Carlos and Sam? Have you seen it in person? Not yet. Not
didn't
yet.
watch-
It's
My God. He's
Actually, that is the definitive Hulk.
It's impressive. I was on the great piece. One question. How many? ¿Cuánto pesa? Pregúntale cuánto pesa.
What is the weight? How many kilograms it weight?
Hold on, I'm not sure on it. I need to check. Maybe, but it's you can still lift it. Don't worry.
Oh my God.
You can still lift it.
Sí, dice que está hecho para que se pueda manejar, pero aún así tiene pinta de pesar bastante. This is what I was talking about with you about. Only someone who really loves what he's doing can create something like, because for me and so for many collectors, we have on sideshow and was so good piece. But this is only someone who really loves it and to check feedback from people who really love character can create this. This is the only way.
Yeah, there's actually that's actually the Hulk was I thought I cannot do it right, but luckily with the help of other collectors for feedback, checking all some, from ankle to knee to thigh to details on the pants. Actually, we've been through that. We make sure that everything are perfect. So, well, we cannot make it 100%, but at least to the eyes of collectors, it will be pleasing. So we don't. That's the purpose of prestige, no? The prestige line, the prestige series, is something that when you own it, you are proud to have it. So if I am not proud to have it, or I'm not proud to when I'm not proud to have it, then I won't produce it. That's how we do things. Because I want collectors to have their money worth on the statues, not just doing statues. And also, we put in the value of the statue. When you buy LBS statue, it's always the people goes into it, buys it, then you are happy or you are lucky that after it's been sold out or it's been released, if you can still manage to get a statue because the value raises up. So that's the good part. And we plan to not to do many pieces, so we still want to make it collectible. And so the more it is rare, the more value it has. So we put the value on collections. we put value on the statues because we're investing on it. We want it to be valuable, not price drop something like that. Yeah.
So amazing. It's mind blowing all what you say, because we are collectors. Juan Carlos, Christian, me, we are collectors, and we spend maybe all days. I talk with so many friends about collecting. So I think you also spend time with your friends talking not only about collecting, but now about designing and creating. So maybe 80 or 90% of your day will be like talking about, we are doing this, we are creating this. So crazy.
True, very true.
Yeah,
I am pressured.
I do have a question. Will there be new X-Men?
Yes. Oh, actually, I have a road already 3D design, but still needs to have approval. So hopefully, after Wolverine, we can have Rogue on the line.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Please,
And then Gambit, of course. Gambit.
Okay. Please, Sam, necesitamos, tras estos 32 minutos de prácticamente 22 minutos en idioma inglés, que proceses todo lo que has escuchado.
Sí, no, lo tengo todo en la cabeza. Pero
y a lo-
quiero condensarlo. Quiero hacer una onda vital de información para ahora estar un rato hablando, porque voy a estar un rato hablando en español, pero quiero condensar todo lo que me estás diciendo porque es súper potente, está guapísimo todo lo que me estás diciendo. Y voy a hacerle una pregunta más, ya paso a traducir porque sé que se tiene que ir. Entonces termino con él, le pregunto y ya estoy con vosotros en español. Porque...
Y yo no puedo, ¿no? Yo no puedo. Tú topa a ti.
No, pregúntame, no, le hago la última pregunta para englobar tu primera pregunta.
No, es una
broma. Aún no
broma.
hemos terminado con
es
eso.
Es una broma.
Sí, y ya ahora que pregunte Christian. So,
pégale fuerte.
Yes, Jay, just this. It's so crazy. I was just trying to condense all the information to translate it later in Spanish. So, yeah, Juan Carlos, please, Christian, if you want to ask anything to Jay, it's so cool because we are having so good feelings about this.
Yeah, I do have another question for Jay.
Yeah.
Will all of your license, or do you have other license that are not 1/3, or is it only 1/3, or you can go like other scales?
All right. Currently, I have 1/3 scale for DC and 1/3 scale in Marvel with XM. Right now, maybe next year I'll make an announcement and just stay tuned. So we have plans and let you know. Currently, I cannot give infos yet, but definitely we have some good things to come next year, 2024, 2025, maybe. Yeah. So currently, I'm just focused on the 1/3 scale. Doing designs. It's like I just, it's really, really pressure, tedious, and a lot of unsleepless night. So I haven't slept much because I need to come up with a good concepts and luckily that when I sit down on some things, I'm a perfectionist. I want to perfect the designs of the one we're doing. So actually, currently, right now, I'm just focused on the 1/3. Cannot go, cannot go to a lot of lines because I don't want collectors be unsatisfied with the releases that we're doing. We want you, like, when we are releasing, people will like just wait for it. If you can notice, we don't really release too many in a year, like two characters in a year. Actually, that's a good part because we have some limited money or limited budget on statue collecting, and if you just miss the statue, and then so that's why we're trying not to. If you're into LBS line, just focus on LBS because it will be worth your money, something like that.
Every pre-order is so many divorce. Because I have a pre-order hug and I will be make an unboxing of new statue. It's a surprise. We will do with Juan Carlos, and because of course it's expensive, but you are buying almost 1 meter statue with so much quality, so many heads, so many arms, and this is masterpiece. I mean, this is big collecting. I remember when first time I started cinema, like Alien, Predator, Terminator, like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
These are masterpieces, and Legendary Beast is making this quality so amazing, like definitive idea of character. So, Juan Carlos, ¿quiere hacer una pregunta a Jay?
No, porque prefiero otorgarle la palabra al chat, que están muy ilusionados. Y por aquí tenemos que no sé si la pregunta va hacia, creo que no, creo que va hacia Nchanplace, que dice, Edwin Díaz, say, where are your prints CFO?
Sí, pero bueno, eso lo podemos hablar si quieres luego, porque
vale, de acuerdo. Es que no sabía si irá, vale, pero por aquí, Superman Kelly, life size, I hope for some smaller scales. ¿Qué significa eso?
Sí, tamaño 1:1, espero que también tamaño. So, Jay, maybe some people want to know if you will keep working on 1/3 scale, or you are thinking to open your market to life size or 1/4 scale diorama.
What kind of scale? 1/7 scale, 1/4 scale, 1/6 scale, or the small scales?
Yeah, if Legendary just want to focus on 1/3 scale, or you want to make 1/1 or 1/4.
Okay. Currently, we have a 1/7 scale. We did Juggernaut, and we call it Impact Series.
It's true.
And we did Spider-Man, but currently I put a hold on it for a while to focus on the 1/3 scale. But and like I said earlier, 2024, 2025, there will be weight stops coming. So for this year until next year, I'm just focusing on 1/3. So to finish the whole lineup that we need to complete the list that we already did, and after that we can start. I don't know if we have an opportunity. We can do a 1/6 scale, 1/4 scale, 1/7 scale, bust eventually. But for now, we are just focusing on 1/3 for now.
Yeah.
But eventually, we can do a smaller scale.
Yeah, I think like this, because some companies, they open so much character, like, Prime One, Sideshow, they start to making everything. At the end, maybe in some point, they lose the time that you need to create something so good. Sometimes less is more.
Yes, true. That's why I'm just focusing currently on the 1/3 scale for now, because I don't want collectors receive a meh statue. So I still, when we created the Legendary Beast Studios name, I want our works to be legendary, to be a beast, a work of a beast, something like that. So
wow,
that's the reason why we do it Legendary Beast.
So good, wow. It's real. It's a real name, but because Legendary Beast is a best piece, a great piece, and it's a brutality piece.
Annabelle Legendary Beast.
Really nice the name, Legendary Beast. So
actually, there's not much 1/3 Marvel, right? Mostly it's DC, but very less Marvel. So that's why
Christian, my question is more important. Jai, please say me in the future another scale, 40th scale, 60th scale, Justice League, DC, Justice League.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Sí, ahora, Juan Carlos, ahora lo traduciré todo, pero tienen planeado hacer la Liga de la Justicia en 1/3. So, Juan Carlos,
bye.
because he's so you see, he has a big library of DC comics. He really loves Justice League, and of course it's a big license, so it's amazing because people who are really fans, and you creating so good products for these pure fans, and you checking this feedback, you are going to create a very beautiful collection. So I think so many people will sell some part of his collection in order to have this elegant Alex Rocks design, some museum pose. We are talking about so big words. So Christian, please, if you want to ask another question, because maybe you need to go.
So will it, most of your pieces for the 1/3 will just be museum poses, all of them, or
No.
what's the plan?
No, currently the direction what we have for Marvel, the direction is the Avengers will be the museum. X-Men will be semi-dynamic or semi-museum. And then for the DC line, the Alex Raw, no, not Alex Raw, the Justice League will be museum line, will be museum poses. And then for the other, like Superman or Batman, or we can try at least semi-dynamic poses for each. So I was thinking of doing a dynamic rare Superman versus Doomsday, and actually a different approach on the diorama. But I'm still checking if we can do a diorama. But definitely, I'm not limiting the designs for the DC or just museum pose. We do dynamic, semi-dynamic. But again, really depends on the character. We cannot do dynamic for Superman yet, since we need to make a museum pose for him. And after we're done with museum, maybe after some time we can do a dynamic or semi-dynamic for him. So it's like for the Justice League line, mostly museum. If we're done with it, and then we do a semi-dynamic or dynamic, depends on the clamor of collectors. And the good part on this DC line, I don't plan on doing a lot of pieces. 300 pieces. Edition size is okay for me. So basically, I want it to be rare, and the chase for the figures will be there. So it will be still sought out and still a collectability.
Thank you, Jay. Please, Sam, ¿puedes transmitirle a Jay este comentario de Superman Kelly?
Sí, lo tengo apuntado y eso, les quiero preguntar, because you are going to complete the Marvel line like the Avengers, and you also want to complete the DC line like Justice League, also Batman and Superman, and I really like that you focus to finish lines in order that people can show this collection. They can have Hulk, Thor, Captain America, and also you have on production of Thanos, Punisher, I think, Venom.
Punisher. It won't be done because Marvel already hold the Punisher because of some issues, so that will be on hold. But hopefully we have Loki and Black Panther. We have what's next? So Venom. We haven't released Venom yet. So Spider-Man will be coming. Deadpool is coming.
Deadpool.
So yeah, Deadpool. It's the Deadpool that we've done. The concept, the 3D is all concept is already approved. We're working on the 3D sculpt, and so far it's good. Really nice. I love it. So if I love it, definitely people will love it.
Yeah, I think it's this. I really think that we all agree, Christian, Juan Carlos, and me, and so many people who are watching us, that this is a game changer. I remember in 2012 when Sideshow released the DC line and this 1:2 scale. So many people changed this collection, and for me, this is a game changer. But Legendary, I think you really don't know yet what you are creating because so many collectors are waiting to know in order that you see how elegant this is piece in my collection.
Yeah.
I want to put all together. So, in my opinion, I don't know, Christian, what you think. This is a game changer. Like so many people will change his thoughts about in the next 5-10 years collection.
I think it would. I like the idea of the DC 1/3 scale because I like DC 1/3 scale. I've had some before with Prime 1, but I think I'm gonna challenge Jay for the Superman. Currently, my Superman, I'm not displaying it. It's the Prime 1. So I'm really hoping to see your 1/3 scale. Especially, I'm a fan of Alex Ross, so I'm really excited to see that.
Maybe I could give you a photo of it later, then you check, then give me
Oh
feedback.
yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. But definitely, people who saw it, they like it. They said that it's the best Superman they've seen. So hopefully it is, and hopefully people, collectors will like it. But the good part here is, I just need 300 people to like it. I don't need more
Yeah,
than
exactly.
thousands to like it. I just need 300 people, and so far, the people that saw the lines of LBS for DC line, they all love it so far. So
Okay.
that's why I'm
I
not
think
rushing on things. Just want to
yeah, I
perfect it.
think the classic DC would look really good. I think there's not much classic DC out there. So
True,
I
true,
think
true.
yeah.
Actually, when I was doing it, people like, "Hey Jay, you do a flying Superman." I want a Superman standing. Then because Priman already did a Superman flying, and other collectors are doing a flying Superman. So why not? Why not do a standing pose Superman? Standing on a base. And so far they love it. And, maybe in the future I just do a flying Superman. For now, I'm happy with the line that we're doing with Justice League. Yeah.
Okay, it's so important, in my opinion, that the base of your company it will be remembered in 10 years, and you say Legendary Beats started with a complete line of Avengers, Justice League, and that's how, in my opinion, Sideshow also becomes so famous because you can have your main line complete in maybe 3, 4, 5 years, and
Yeah.
people will remember this company in 10 years. Like, look, this company finished all these main characters, so
Yeah.
I can have this line in 2, 3, 4 years, DC or Marvel, and this is so important because people will remember, and maybe in 5, 6 years you will start making diorama or different scale, another
Yeah. Yeah.
second character. But if you start now like main characters with main lines, you will create a very solid idea of your company. This is so nice.
Thank you. The good part here is when we start on things, we finish it. So expect the whole line to be done.
Yeah,
The
this
whole
is
line
very
will be
important.
done.
I think
Yeah.
it's very important.
I
And the
don't
last,
want to, I don't want to have a complete. I don't want a collection that's incomplete. It's like something that it itches me. I want to complete the whole line because
yeah,
I'm a completist.
yeah,
If I complete Justice League, I complete everything up to Hawkman, to Atom, to Hawkgirl. Maybe, some obscure characters, Shazam, Black Adam. I'll
Lex
do it.
Luthor.
The whole line. Lex Luthor. In fact, I have idea on Lex Luthor already.
Wow,
So
Lex
I
Luthor.
have idea, and I'll
My
just
God, my God, my
release
God,
it.
my God, my
In
God.
fact, I'm done with Bizarro Superman.
Wow,
I'm
bizarre.
just wait. I'm done with the mock-up on my phone, but still waiting for my artist to finish other stuff, and I'll have him do the Bizarro Superman. In fact, I want Cyborg Superman. I want Eradicator. I want Superboy. I want Steel. That's why I will be doing a different take on Doomsday. I have a
Wow,
different take on
wow,
Doomsday.
wow,
Yeah.
wow,
We
wow.
will we are making some Infinite Crisis comic video not next week, talking about this big story about the Infinite Crisis comic, and also the Flash movie is coming out. So really, comic fan collector, they really appreciate that, because you are talking how as someone who read this comic, you know the character Atom, Hawkman, all the art.
I read. Yes.
What?
I read it. I mean, every day when I'm, when I'm bored, I just stay at the toilet and read comics.
The good ideas in the toilet.
Yeah.
Last question, and we finish with you.
Yeah, before we have to go. Yeah, I have to go.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
What? Just 5 seconds. Someone in the chat was asking, because so many fans from Europe, United Kingdom.
Hey guys, thank you for tuning in this YouTube live. Yeah, thank you so much. Maybe next time you ask me again, so we can feature other releases of LBS.
Yeah. So they want to know. They asking if you will put some warehouse in Europe in the future, maybe.
Maybe you can do it for me, Juan Carlos and Sam. I don't know.
Dile de mi parte a Jai que es un grandísimo honor haberlo tenido, haberlo escuchado, su humildad, transparencia, se nota el amor que siente por el hobby, de ahí eso se procesa y se traslada al producto. Si no, no sería así la belleza de la estatua. Y decirle como coletilla que me debe mandarme una dedicatoria y la firma para ponerla en el muro de la fama, como le voy a mostrar, justamente tal y como tú se lo dices, para que él esté rodeado de
Debe que le
Martín
traduzca.
Canales.
Vale, debe que le traduzca, y cuando le traduzca ya pones tú el muro de la firma.
Dale.
Okay, Jay, Juan Carlos just want to say thank you so much for being in the show. Thank you so much, because he feels that you are a very humble guy, real collector, that creating a statuette, and we really appreciate all your speech, all the time you put here with us. And also he want to add to his wall of fame signature. He want that you send his signature to him.
I will. I will.
Sí.
We have a wall of fame signature of all the artists and people who come to the show.
Alert. Dile, alerta, see you.
Yes. Check it out. Yeah, check it out.
Look. In this panel fame, it's the all people to pass to the channel visit Fortress and Solitude. Martín Canale, Daniel Bell, Eric Sosa, Franco Carlesimo, Alejandro Pereira, Morse Collector of the Wall, Vincent Edward, Warren Dante, Infinitive, Exclusive, and Exquisite Collector of the Wall, in Exclusive, in Fortress of Solitude, Kryptonians Collector. Please give me your signal.
Yes, I will. I will send it to you. Thank you for including me on that. It's actually a privilege, and thank you so much. I don't know if I'm worth it on that, but thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to put on that kind of one of a kind of. Yeah,
it's a great honor. It's a great honor, and a great happy day. Please
I will.
Give me the Justice League Legendary Studio, please.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for the time, guys.
Thank you, Jay.
I'll make it up next time. Maybe I could have more time.
Okay.
Let's not do it next time. Yeah, thank you so much, Juan Carlos.
Yeah.
Sam, I appreciate all the translations that you did. It's really hard, I know. So thank you for translating everything. Yo, bro, Francis, thank you so much for the great review on Hulk and the great review on Iron Man. Hopefully, I could see your reviews more on the coming months. Thank you so much.
Yep.
And I'm so happy that you are a fellow Filipino. I thought you were a Singaporean, so happy to have you, bro. Kabayan. Thank you so
Let me
much
know
for
if
having
you're
me in
here
the
in.
studio.
Let me know if you're here in
I will.
Singapore. Yeah.
I will, bro. I will. Thank you so much. Let's
Thank
chat
you.
around next time. Let's invite me again, huh? I want to be here again. Thank you so
Long,
much.
Oh,
Thank you,
man.
bro.
Thank you.
We really
long
enjoyed
life,
it.
long life to rock and roll, long life, passion to Excl.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye
All right.
bye.
Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Hey, guys. Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you. Increíble. Así que Samuel empieza a proceder porque como necesites para decir todo lo que él ha dicho otra hora, creo que hacemos 2 directos hoy.
Bueno, sí, no pasa nada. Traduzco lo más rápido que pueda para todos los hispanohablantes oyentes y ha sido impresionante. La verdad no me esperaba tanto como persona. Voy a comentarle un poco a Cristian para este hueco de traducción en español. Y ha sido impresionante, la verdad. Qué persona.
Díselo,
Cristian, I'm going to try to translate.
Eso es. Díselo a...
Cristian, I'm going to try to translate a big version of what JC had to Spanish public, and we will go with you until when I finish, because you know so good information, so many information, and the guy was really charming.
Yeah, sure, no problem, no problem.
I will try to be as fast.
Señor Samuel, la pantalla es suya, así que háganos saber todo lo que ha pasado aquí.
Bueno, pues estoy flipando, la verdad. Estoy con los pelos de punta porque me ha dado la impresión de que hemos estado hablando con un coleccionista de primera línea. Empiezo con tu primera pregunta, que es la que él ha extendido durante más de 40 minutos. Él nos ha dicho que podía estar con nosotros 20 minutos, se ha extendido 1 hora. La verdad que se le nota que es una persona súper apasionada de lo que hace, de lo que dice. Y ha dicho sobre lo que has preguntado tú, Juan Carlos, de cómo empezó todo el sueño de Legendary Beasts, de cómo lo ha convertido en figura. Y él simplemente empezó siendo coleccionista hace 20, 22 años, compró sus primeras figuras, muchas de ellas tú las has tenido, Juan Carlos, de la línea de ese Direct, ¿vale?
Sí,
las figuras de ese Direct.
Sí.
¿Vale? Él empezó coleccionando eso y entonces él no tenía dinero para coleccionar, entonces su sueño ha sido aprender a diseñar, aprender a buscar una idea de cómo crear todo eso en figura y realmente crear esa línea. No tenía seguro si 1.4, 1.3, al final se decidió por la línea 1.3 y él constantemente en la cama, sin dormir muchas noches, como ha dicho él literalmente, ha creado esa cantidad de personajes y ese concepto de tener una figura que dure en el tiempo en las colecciones como algo que el coleccionista se sienta orgulloso. Y él, al crear algo realmente importante, entiende de que el proceso de creación, de todo lo que lleva detrás, es un proceso costoso y es normal que esas piezas, tanto por el envío como el encarecimiento de la vida, pues es normal que tengan esos precios porque estamos hablando de productos con mucha producción detrás, diseño, hay que pagarle a los artistas y es normal que tengan esos precios. Yo lo entiendo perfectamente. Que, por ejemplo, hay piezas de las primeras que empezaron. Superman Kelly, Title Visit Singapur. Yeah, of course. ¿Qué más ha dicho? Ha hablado de la línea de Marvel, de todo lo que quieren sacar, de su cariño hacia esa línea, de cómo lo crea, incluso leyendo cómics, mirando el teléfono en el cuarto de baño mientras está haciendo sus cosas. Realmente es como nosotros, él pierde todo ese tiempo hablando, como tú y como yo, Juan Carlos, y como otros compañeros, hablando de lo que le gusta, de cómo disfruta del hobby. Y ha hablado también de la línea de DC, que quiere completar la línea de la justicia. En otro vídeo hablaremos de fotos que me quiere mandar cuando yo pueda publicarlas, de Joker, de Clayface, de Superman Bizarro, de otros personajes que quiere enseñarnos. Lo hablaremos de aquí. Quiere volver a estar con nosotros en directo. La verdad que me ha parecido realmente un detalle muy bonito por su parte, que quiera volver a colaborar.
Justamente te he transmitido, a ver, perdóname que te interrumpa, es que justamente, a pesar de que entiendo entre líneas, ¿vale? Porque es muy difícil entender toda la narrativa, pero solo oírlo hablar y entender entre líneas justamente es lo que he transmitido en castellano, que lo ve una persona sumamente apasionada y creo que he dicho algo que es un fundamento, es el pilar de Legendary Base Studio. Sin esa pasión que él procesa como amante del coleccionismo, no se hubiese producido el resultado que ofrece Legendary Base Studio.
Yo no conozco a todos los dueños de empresas, pero puedo hablar, por ejemplo, con Prime One, que los conozco personalmente, y sé que la que pone la pasta en Prime One es una persona y está asesorado por un fan. Pero es que estamos hablando aquí que el cabeza principal de Legendary Beast es un fan, ¿vale? Es un fan, es un coleccionista. Y eso es como si a mí mañana me tocan 20 millones de euros y yo decido de montar una empresa. Y lo hago con toda la pasión y te pregunto, oye, Juan Carlos, ¿cómo ves este Superman bizarro? ¿Cómo ves este Lex Luthor? ¿Qué te parece? Y eso, lo que ha estado comentando es que eso que hablamos entre tú y yo, lo mando yo a la empresa para que me dé la aprobación. Ha estado hablando también del producto, porque va mandando, ¿os gusta esto? Sí, y tiene que aprobarse. Toda la historia del Hulk, de la base de Hulk, del Iron Man, que quieren continuar, todo el proceso de evolución del personaje, como en la base que hizo Franco Carlésimo en el Thor, todo el tema de Asgard, todo eso. Eso lo tienen que mandar ellos a la licencia y tienen que darle la aprobación y tienen que volver. ¿Y cómo retocamos esto? O sea, un proceso súper largo. Y eso solo una persona realmente apasionada tiene ese proceso de desgaste de, oye, mira, ¿cómo hacemos esto? Y manda a la empresa y cambia esto, lo otro. Entonces, él quiere hacer un Superman definitivo, que dure en las colecciones, que yo tengo el Superman de Prime One, aquí está hablando Superman Kelly. I transited Singapur airport many times on the way home to New Zealand from UK, never really visits properly. Sí, la verdad que Singapur y está hablando de que quiere visitar Singapur. We need to visit Singapur, of course, Philippines, of course. I will visit, I will try to visit this year also.
Bueno, pues ves al tajo y danos todo lo que ha dicho. O haz ya el resumen total.
Vale, sí, que no ha dado muchas exclusivas, no ha hablado de muchos personajes importantes que quieren hacer, de cómo el proceso de la base de la evolución del personaje es una cosa que ha sido un largo recorrido hasta que se ha visto terminado, de cómo él fue coleccionista, toda su trayectoria y básicamente eso, son palabras de agradecimiento a los coleccionistas, de cómo él quiere crear los personajes, del feedback que tiene de un grupo de gente, fans, y su pasión sobre Alex Rox, que ha sido lector de cómic. Y todo eso ha sido la pelota que ha transformado a Legendary Beast. Y me parece que eso básicamente es el resumen de todo lo que ha estado diciendo.
Pues eso me parece un cimiento, es decir, los mejores cimientos. Lo voy a llevar justamente a la retórica del mundo de los cómics, de lo que vamos. Creo que los mejores cimientos que ha podido tener Jai es ser apasionado de Superman, de Alex Ross, de Justice League y coger los cimientos, construir encima de esos cimientos, que sería la fortaleza de la soledad, Legendary Beast, increíble, es que increíble. ¿Qué mejores cimientos?
No, es que yo me he terminado Legends, que lo que viene justo después, cronológicamente, en Tierra Infinita, y hay algunos tomos de Legend que están escritos por Alan Moore, y te digo que si la gente se leyese toda la evolución de la Liga de la Justicia, las principales sagas, realmente no saben el cariño que le cogerían a DC, porque Marvel
bienvenido a mi mundo, chaval, bienvenido a mi mundo.
No, yo de ese cómic lo toqué Batman me lo leo casi todo lo que es la pentalogía de Frank Miller, pero yo no había tocado los años 70, 80 de DC en mucho cronológicamente.
Wow, Christian, you are beautiful now. Mira,
la foto, a ver si se puede, mientras él termina de Christian, when you will be ready, just tell and we will start your tour.
No, ya está listo, pero transmítele ya lo siguiente. Voy a coger un poco el timón de la fortaleza. Christian, ahora mismo ya pasamos contigo, es tu turno, es el momento de homenajearte, de darte todo nuestro cariño, ¿vale? Así que te voy a hacer pantalla grande y te ruego, te presentes, nos hables de cuáles fueron tus orígenes, el porqué de todo y tras esa primera presentación tuya, te vamos a poner un poquito los pelos de punta y a partir de ahí, con un vídeo homenaje, empezamos el directo contigo y a disfrutar para que disfrutes mucho. Por
Vale, le
favor,
traduzco y cuando ya confirme que va bien el audio, pues... Okay, Christian, listen, how is your microphone? Is everything okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay. Is there a noise?
Yeah. ¿Cómo lo escucha, Juan Carlos? ¿Lo escucha bien? ¿Todo bien?
Perfect.
Okay, perfect. So we are going to start with you. We run through everything. And Juan Carlos, just tell me if you can say a brief commentary how you started, how this passion, like Jay started his business, and we want to know a bit introduction of yourselves. And after that, we will start your run through, and he will manage everything about. So please.
Okay, vale. So I started collecting. I mean, I've always collected toys. I tried to explain as quick as I can. So I started collecting toys, even if I think still like kid. I already love toys. And actually, I started seriously collecting statues, I think around somewhere 2013, 2014, when I actually moved here. But I started first with like small pieces, like very small ones. And yeah, like I don't know if you might not see, but if you can see on my right side, there is actually a helmet, and then there's stormtroopers.
Yes.
That's actually Captain Rex and Commander Cody, and I don't know who's the other one. Those are actually the first collectibles that I bought here in Singapore.
Nice.
And I think if you look at Sideshow website, those two are in pre-order now. They're back in pre-order. It's Kotobukiya. It's an art FX for Kotobukiya, and I think when the May 4th, last I think Wednesday, I think they're back in pre-order. They're actually very good pieces. They're the first ones, and I kind of told myself from the beginning when I collected serious collecting this with the statue is I keep 3 IPs: Star Wars, Marvel, and DC. So I said okay, I keep this IPs, but I think there's too many good IPs, like the Alien, like the Lord of the Rings. The Lord of the Rings, I'm a very big fan of the Lord of the Rings, so I can't say no. And also the Alien, and also the PCS. I always love this. Akuma. I love this, yeah. And also I also have actually the Rio, which I will be doing a photography session also. This is actually not the complete collection. There are because I have to move apartment, so the collection room kind of like gets smaller. So this is actually a work in progress. I think for the next few weeks, I will be posting some photos that this would definitely change. It wouldn't look like this anymore. It will definitely change. And then there are actually pieces that are not here, which are the DC. I have the Deathstroke, I have the Joker, Libermejo, and also got the Hush Superman. That's why I challenged Jay.
Amazing.
I challenged Jay. Okay, the Superman Prime one, that one. I challenged him. Like, can you give me the best Superman other than that one?
Christian, please, no spoiler.
So yeah, I mean, and it's not just this also. So I think there was a point in my collection where I said at some point I know that this collectibles will become very expensive to pre-order. And I kind of loved all of this because of the art in the comics. That's why I also collect art prints. And I have a lot of art prints. I think I haven't even shown you in a video the art prints, only some of them. I think I already have more than 100 art
Wow.
prints.
Wow, wow, wow.
So
Great.
there's like a lot. What I gave in the videos, those are the canvases, the ones in the frame, but the ones in the portfolio, and that's why I knew Superman Kelly, because I always talk to him with regards to art prints, and he's asking me also how to keep the art prints. So I give him tips as well. Like you can buy the portfolios, which I have. I think I have 4 already or 3. So there's a lot. And now I'm more focused on the art prints, because again, I don't have enough space. If I have, I think, I don't know, my wife would kill me. It's because it's too many. And now I still buy art prints. I kind of slowed down with the statues.
Ok, pues todo tuyo, Sam.
Muy bien. Sí, una pequeña pregunta que quiero hacer. So, yeah, so many people start buying prints, and you maybe don't know. Even me, I start buying prints because we saw your videos, and you make so good reviews about every print you made. So good photo, so good video, like the Gandalf you had, and so Jim Lee art prints. So trust me, you are really doing a good job showing your art prints, because so many
Thank
beautiful art prints, Magneto and DC, so many. You need to create. I started as collector so many years ago, and since 6 years ago, I buy my own big place to put my collection, like 300 meters place, because and even it's small. I mean, I need like 3 mall center, because if you want to put art prints statue with separate space between each other, this hobby is never ending. There is maybe Excl or some big collector that they have mentions, and they even arrive to lack of space. So
Yeah.
we need to control pre-orders, because we don't know how big space we need for everything. So I'm going to translate how you start your hobby.
Sure.
Okay. Bueno, básicamente él empezó pensando qué 3 líneas quería empezar a coleccionar, que eran Star Wars, Marvel y la línea DC. Empezó con Cotobuquilla, con los cascos que se ven ahí a su derecha, y poco a poco se dio cuenta, empezó por 2014-2015, empezó con las figuras también. Cuando se dio cuenta que no tenía mucho espacio, empezó a comprar art prints, que tienen más de 100 art prints, y los podéis ver en su canal de YouTube, que son increíbles. Y se dio cuenta de que había figuras que realmente le gustaban mucho, pues, tanto el Señor de los Anillos, como veis el Sauron, de más de 1,14 m de altura, de Witcher, el Akuma de Post-Culture Shock, en fin, le ha pasado como a muchos de nosotros, que empezamos con Marvel o videojuegos y terminamos comprando un busto del Padrino o de Terminator, porque también nos gusta. Ahí podemos ver el Cyber Surfer de Gabriel de Loto, ¿no, Cristian?
Samuel,
Yes, yeah.
Perdón, sorry, Jai. Samuel, tengo un vídeo donde vamos a ver todos los art print en homenaje, y todo el trabajo fotográfico de él como homenaje sorpresa, pero no se lo digas.
Ah, vale. Ok, entonces termino ya con la introducción. Sí, simplemente que es un apasionado que le encantan los prints, que tiene más de 100, que lo vamos a ver ahora en el siguiente vídeo, que lo va a presentar Juan Carlos, es una sorpresa para Cristian, y que está pensando, él se ha movido a este apartamento nuevo, que lo tiene todo puesto de forma provisional, y que va en un par de semanas empezará todo lo que es la construcción de su nuevo display para poner las piezas. Así que, sin más preámbulos, se lo comento a Cristian, que vamos a empezar con su tour sorpresa.
No. Le vas a comentar que le vamos a poner el corazón, le vamos a alterar el ritmo del corazón con un pre-tour homenaje.
Okay. So now I translate to the public all that you say, and Juan Carlos take the controls now, and he's going to give you a big surprise about your collection and everything. So just stay look and how he did, and I'm speechless because I really enjoy this Jay and you. I really enjoy this online video because
Sam, dile, Cristian, agárrate a la silla y fuerte.
okay, Christian, just stay focused. Check it out what Juan Carlos did.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, Juan Carlos, click it.
Ojo, ojo, señores, al trabajo fotográfico del señor Cristian Orongan, que es buenísimo con una cámara. Es buenísimo. ¿Puedes decirlo, por favor, Sam?
Juan Carlos say that you are very good photographer. Did you study something about photo or you?
No.
Hobby?
No, just started as a hobby, and then previously in the Philippines, I also do commercial, also in the newspapers. I also do that as part of hobby and also for money. And then when I moved here, I put my target in terms of the collectibles.
Vale, dice que empezó como un hobby, que también le hacía fotos a los periódicos locales y que a raíz de ahí es autodidacta de la fotografía y ya lo aplicó a la figura. Yeah, I know your pictures since so long ago. I don't know if you started posting on internet forum or just Facebook or Instagram.
Normally Facebook and Instagram. I do have a website, Nchanzplace website.
Para que no lo sepa, tiene una página web que se llama igual de Nchanzplace.com.
Yes,
Sí.
yeah.
In here is this dile que he puesto, tengo aquí, donde pueden seguir a todo el tema fotográfico. Lo he puesto ya antes 2 veces.
Sí, pero que también tiene una página web que se llama Nchanzplace.com, donde también tiene sus trabajos ahí.
Ok.
Oh, that Nightcrawler is so cool.
Yeah. Hopefully I can take a photo session of that also in XM.
So you live near XM?
No, it's just a drive away, so it's like 15 to 20 minutes in the city.
I want to visit Singapore, so when you have free time, I want to, of course, know you in person, enjoy time with you, and we can go to Invitado to enjoy also freak moment.
Sure.
Because
This line is Awelson. Line samurai. It's impressive.
Yeah. Yes.
You saw this maestro cook in person, so it's so big.
Yeah, very big.
El Apocalipsis de XM, muy bueno. El pool de XM, el trono. Esta pieza la tiene mucha gente, es muy buena. Ese Iron Man que lo tiene de entrada.
Ese es mi preferido.
El Iron Man que tiene detrás,
Bueno, el que acabo de ver la foto que tiene los flaps levantados.
Sí, lo tienes también allí en la colección, no sé si lo ves en la esquina.
Sí, pero da igual, si lo vamos a ver. Tú no te imaginas, menos mal que estás sentado. Tú ya sabes que yo cuando curro.
Ah, mira, este era un display que tenía Christian antes atrás, la Woman de Nightwar. Qué bueno, tío. La verdad es que me he quedado sin palabras, tío. Muy bueno, tío. Me he quedado con Jay, con este hombre, con Christian. Se ve que son gente muy apasionada de...
Wow.
Thank you very much. That's very nice. Thank you.
It's amazing your passion, translation of the age of the optical cam photography. Is amazing.
Yo veo.
¿Lo he dicho bien?
Sí, más o menos, sí, para inglés de hospital está bien. Yeah. We really enjoy your photo, and a lot of people get referenced by your work. Trust me.
Thank you.
Ok, una pregunta antes de pasar al room tour. One question. Christian, what is your scale favorite?
Favorite scale. Oof. Now, if you ask me that like 3 years ago or before pandemic, so 4 years ago, I would say 1/4. Because I started with 1/4, but now I really like the I don't know. It's just the recent times I like those life-size busts right now. Not necessarily the Queen Studios, not necessarily those, but in general, there's a lot of life-size busts coming in, like PCS, Queen Studios, even the ones from Sideshows, Infinity. There's a lot, so it's becoming really good compared to last time where Sideshow has, and then it's not that good. Now it's getting really good, but they're also getting very expensive. So I kind of really liking those, but unfortunately, I don't have space. So just saying that in my collection, I think it would still be 1/4. But I really do love to go to the bust, life-size bust, but it's too expensive right now.
But also depends where you display, because I see so beautiful collection of 1/10 scale, 1/6 scale, 1/4. All depends how you display. Of course, for 1/1 scale, you really need. I have like 10 life-size busts in my collection, but you really need big space in order that really enjoy. Él dice que empezó con la línea 1.4, la 1/4 scale, y ha ido pasando por varias escalas, pero que ahora mismo se ha enamorado de los bustos 1:1, que le gustaría, pero que no tiene el espacio para poder exponer, que no tiene ninguna marca en específico, Infinity, Queen, Post Culture, pero que realmente le gusta cómo quedan los bustos 1:1.
Ok, pues si te ha gustado lo que has visto, vuélvete a coger a la silla y una vez empecemos, eres el narrador y el dueño y señor de la Fortaleza de la Soledad. Por favor, transmítiselo.
Vale, now he will continue with his gift to you, and he said that you will be the narrator of the next video.
Okay. I try my best.
Okay, you will speak about what you are going to see, so you are under control. Así
que, pues señores, coleccionistas, últimos kryptonianos, solo os puedo decir, os lo digo en castellano y a la misma vez lo pongo en inglés para que Cristian pueda entenderlo. Hoy la Fortaleza de la Soledad, ¿vale? Va a reventar, ¿vale? Vamos a tener un seísmo de grado 7,9 y os vais a explotar. Así que damos paso a la room tour del exquisito coleccionista Christian de Nchanzplace. Así que, sin más y sin menos, señores, que tiemble la Fortaleza de la Soledad.
Marchando una de pepinilla.
Diré que bajo un poquito el audio de los efectos para que pueda hablar y no el sonido no lo colapse.
Que baje el volumen. Okay.
These are my art prints. This is an old video. So I used to give a video of all the art prints. And I think I didn't do that for the past few years because it's just too many. I do not know where to put them. So this one, I think they put them in the wall. So that's why. But right now, I don't think I can do that. There's too many of them.
Alex
So these
Ross.
are my art prints. These are my Alex Ross. So that's why I really love Alex Ross art.
It's amazing. Dice que como tiene tantos, pues lo ha ido poniendo en la pared.
Yeah, and then I think this one was the one of the original. Yeah. Also I also do collect art prints for the Court of the Dead. I love Court of the Dead. I love the art.
Beautiful.
So these are my art prints. I think most of them are from Ian McDonald. Yeah, I think Ian McDonald has a lot of art prints from Court of the Dead. Yeah, mostly sideshows. So the Rogues, there's Black Panther by Adi Granov. So for anyone who is asking how I did this, it's actually using a specific acid-free cover. So that this will cover my art prints, because before I didn't use the portfolio. I just put them in like in a folder or something, or in a box. So I use this plastic. Unfortunately, every time I open the website, they say it's already sold out. So now that's why I moved to the portfolios. But it's actually very nice, because if you look at it, it's giving less reflection, and it's very clear. Yeah, so that's what I also use. So most of these are sideshow ones. Yeah, this one, the Deadpool.
I really love Adi Granov. Adi Granov is one of my favorites.
Yeah. Yes. So there's this Guardians.
Hablando de cómo pone los art print con ese plástico para que no haga mucho reflejo, para que se vean
These
bien.
are the Adi Granovs.
Adi Granov.
So,
Adi Granov es un artista muy bueno.
So these ones, I got this from Bulletproof Comics. So mostly they sell the Gabriel de Lotos. So I got that from there.
Yeah, me too. Bulletproof Comics. Sí, él compra mucho en Bulletproof Comics, que venden exclusiva mucho art print de Gabriel de Loto.
Yeah, this one is one of my favorite art print for Obi-Wan. This is based on their mythos. This is very nice.
La línea Mythos, sí, de...
Yeah, so there's this Superman. So these are the very first art prints. As you can see, I put them all in the wall. You got this video.
Dice que prácticamente empapeló toda la pared de su casa para poder disfrutar de los art print mientras buscaba sitio. Pero claro, ¿quién tiene una casa donde pueda poner 100 póster? Pero la verdad que le quedaron muy bien con la lámina blanquita y el plástico para poder disfrutarlo. Yeah, it looks so nice.
Yeah. That one was one of my favorite art prints of the Justice League also. This is
Argen, no?
Argerm, yes. Argerm, yes. So Argerm is from Singapore, so I always see him in Comic Cons.
Yeah, very nice guy. Yeah, he was so famous in 2014 when he started.
Yeah, these are all Gabriel de Lotos. So I really love his work.
Yeah, Gabriel de Lotos.
I only have one canvas Gabriel de Loto. I hope he's gonna do canvases, like very big canvas.
I love Gabriel de Loto. I love this art.
Yeah.
And Marc Silvestri, I love this art.
I also like to Francesco Mattina.
Yeah, Francisco Mattina, yes, also.
Mira, Gabriel de Loto otra vez, el Punisher, el puño de hierro de Gabriel de Loto.
Esa portada número 1 de Iron Fist es buenísima.
So this is one of my favorite artists, Jerry Vanderstelt. This is the one who did the Gandalf. This guy is very good. I really love his work. And I think Sideshow is also getting his art as well.
Yeah.
Recently,
it started with Weta Workshop started with Jerry, and also tried to take his Sauron to make the premium format.
Yeah, it is.
Cambia el ritmo, change the rhythm of music. Alerta.
Estaban comentando de que Superman Kelly, de que le frustra mucho no tener el espacio. Madre mía, la Liga de la Justicia.
So, yeah.
Oh, old setup.
This is a very old setup. So this is my Gabriel Del Otto. Yeah, this is my favorite.
Oh my God.
La
My
línea
God.
primero.
My God. Señores, coleccionistas, kryptonianos, preparados porque esto es una montaña rusa, pero no hay cuesta abajo, ¿vale? Así que prepararos porque eso solo acabamos de despegar.
This Batman, Frank Miller Batman versus Superman, it inspired the Prime One diorama. It's also so good. Darkseid. Oh my God.
This is the new one.
And this is
So this is my new setup. Yes, it's quite small.
Señores,
So-
empieza el show.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
important to have the pieces because you will make the display when you have time. So,
Yes. So this room is actually more or less like a smart room. I keep it. The lighting is smart lighting. I also have recently a smart AC aircon system where it automatically times the aircon. This is the living room. So this is also not yet complete, but I put all the canvases here. So this is the new Ian McDonald.
Iluminación LED inteligente, el aire acondicionado igual lo tiene igual puesto para que la habitación esté siempre fresquita.
Yeah. So these are my art germ because I also love art germ, and this is the DC latest.
Wonder Woman is beautiful.
Eso de
Yeah.
arte.
So
Justice
this
League,
is
wow.
the Obi-Wan is original.
Original
The Obi-Wan,
art.
this is original art done by a kid. This is done by a kid. I think 24-year-old kid, and it's beautiful.
Es original, Juan Carlos, ese Obi-Wan es un original y lo ha hecho un muchacho bastante joven de 24 años. What is the name of this artist? Babylon.
Bylon, yes.
Babylon. Es un
Yeah.
cuadro original, ¿vale? Pintura original. Muy bueno. Oh, this nice.
So this is also my Star Wars art prints. This is my favorite. This is by I got this from Archives. Acme Archive. No, from Charles Caruza. I got this from Charles Caruza. Choice Art.
Yeah, you have a very good taste for print because all are so beautiful.
Yeah. That is also Jerry Vendors, and then one of my favorite is there above the TV. This is actually the Rogues
Ojo.
Gallery.
Ojo ese cuadro, Dios mío.
Y cuando está de puta madre, tío, es una maravilla.
So this
Es que,
is actually
eh,
one of my
Él
favorites.
ha conseguido muchos prints porque sabía que se iban a agotar y es verdad que la mayoría están agotados. Mira, ese Joker de Francesco Matina.
That one was I think that is a Gabriel Del Otto Joker
Joker.
and
Joker.
some secret stash.
Sí, ese Joker estaba yo confundiendo de Francesco Matina o de Alex de Gabriel Del Otto. Aquí tiene la colección otra vez con el de Prime
So
One,
this is
el
the
Predator, el Lealtal, el Gerard, Tauro, la lástima gente, Alita, Ángel de Combate, los cascos de Cotobuquilla,
This is my Star Wars and the alcohol area.
Glenn Phoenix, Balvenie, Ases Tosam, el Baby Yoda.
Yeah, yes, and the Balvini. And these are my Mandalorians. I'm starting to collect helmets as well.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
You stole
this is my
the Mandalorian Life Pass Ghost from China.
Yeah, and I got this from Samoy Lovart. So you can check that out. Samoy Lovart. He has a very nice clone trooper
Yeah.
helmets. And this is the Boba Fett from EFX. I got this also from Sideshow.
Sí. Mezcla de bustos de Sideshow, un artista que hace también bustos. I have also this The Witcher piece. It's so
The
cool.
Witcher. Yeah, it's very nice. This Sauron is very beautiful. I love this Sauron.
Sauron me parece con una base increíble.
And then this one, this is actually because I took photos of this Akuma recently, and then the Sentinel maquette and Galactus maquette.
Oh,
My God, la Hulkbuster de XM.
Este lo tuvo
This
Moyano.
is-
Una
Sí,
pieza
sí.
espectacular.
Ese Iron Man, ese Mark 7 es mi preferido, tío. El escala.
Moyano, si estás viendo esto, no tenías que haber vendido ese Iron Man. Una
Y
maravilla.
anda,
So
anda,
this
que,
is
anda, que el
this is
Doctor
my
Muerte-
grail.
El Rey de Spider-Man Comic, Doom, Premium Format, OG, el custom ese de Omega Red, buenísimo.
Yes.
Doble de Martín Canales, la Pícara y Gambito, Mrs. Marvel.
On the road. And the sword is the Jon Snow sword. This is actually this is a Game of Thrones sword. This is a Damascus steel sword. There's two versions. It's a Damascus steel version.
De acero de Damasco, esa espada de los Nieves del Juego del Trono.
The long claw. It's the long claw.
Ese Iron Man me tiene loco, tío.
Ese Iron Man 1 o 2, sí.
Sí, me tiene loco,
So this is my 1/4 DC, which are left because I got the 1/3 still in the box because no space. So that's a Joker. This is a Mastrazo, I think. Marco Mastrazo.
Sí, Marco
Or
Mazzara.
Masafera. I think that's a Masafera.
Oh, Rita.
And these are my beautiful ladies.
I
The
love
Red
her.
Sonja and the Morrigan. And these are my favorite little ones.
Ah, so cool. I didn't know that. Ahí tiene al Papa Francisco. No sé qué.
Yeah,
mira, la
and
cabeza
then-
esta del Predator.
These are the heads of the Predator and also the Witcher.
My God.
Wow, maravilloso.
Yeah, the
ese
Predator.
ese
This alien book is very nice. This alien book is very good. And as always, Court of the Dead because I love Court of the Dead.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Carnage,
Carnage.
Daniel Bell.
Yeah, Daniel Bell and Richard Long art print. And this is my biggest art print.
Ese
Canvas.
cuadro gigante, Juan Carlos. Ese
Alex
cuadro-
Ross. Eso es Alex
This-
Ross total, tío.
This is Alex Ross. This is actually the Avengers
So big.
Origins, I think. Yeah, it's very big. It's 50 plus inches.
Yeah, it's so big. 1 meter almost.
Venga, vamos a por más. Díselo. Vamos a por más.
Yeah, we are going to see more. Yeah, of course.
This is the bedroom. So my wife doesn't want to have a lot of pieces in the bedroom, so I keep my favorites like the Silver Surfer.
Mira lo que tiene ahí al lado.
El Silver Surfer con la lámina del otro. Brutal. El Spider-Man con Mary Jane.
And yeah, just to show here also the different lighting, the smart lighting. And because I always love my collection to have like lighting the different moods. So as what Jay said, he likes to check out his collection, stare at the collection. The same also for me. I want to stare at my collection, but I want to have a very nice mood lighting as well.
Mira, una P, un Artist Proof. Mira, es un Artist Proof, Juan Carlos.
Sí,
Que está limitado. Aún más limitado, por ejemplo. Es de 15 unidades. Buenísimo, buenísimo.
I got this from Charles Caruza, so check with Charles Caruza for choice fine art.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very good guy.
he's my guy for my prints. So this I custom designed the frame, and then it took me a long time, and then discussed with the frame maker. So that's why it's
Dice
my
que
design.
Carusa, que es un vendedor de print muy apañado el tío, lo puedes hablar con él por Facebook, y él se ha hecho el custom el marco customizado, se lo hace él en una tienda local. Aquí tenemos el Thanos maquette de Sideshow.
This is I kind of I didn't get the exclusive because when I opened it in the midnight, it's already sold out for the exclusive.
So fast, so loud. Dice que pilló la
Yeah.
regular porque la exclusiva se vendió súper rápido.
Yes. So
Yeah,
this is
nice.
one of my favorites. So this shelf here is one of my favorite, or let's say my favorite pieces. So I put them all together. So this is the Thanos maquette, one of my favorites. Very beautiful piece.
It's very beautiful. I see some custom head that they make.
Yeah.
today.
Yes, the Venom.
The Venom has so cool, yeah.
Yes. So this one is a fan art. This is the Omega Red.
Yeah, it was too expensive. I wanted to get this one, but it was about $2,000, and it's so my favorite Omega.
Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. I like my only problem. It has so many switch out. It has so many switch outs.
Este Omega que es un custom, tiene muchas partes intercambiables, tiene no sé si 4 o 5 cabezas, y fue un custom muy limitado. How many pieces of this Omega?
I forgot how many the editions are, but very low. I think it's less than 50.
Yeah,
50.
Yeah.
Sí, menos de 50 piezas limitadas. Yo al final terminé pillando el diorama contra Loveno, que me encanta también, pero es que es un personaje, es ruso.
Sí.
Es uno de los personajes rusos como Coloso. This is Russian character of Excl.
Yeah. There's like a lot of heads, a lot of like tentacles also. I have a place for the tentacles and the head, like separate place just for those. And this is also, again, my favorite, the Predator. Wow, this piece is very good. This is 1/4 scale from Prime 1 Studios.
Yeah,
and all of this, the texture before the 1/3 came. I think for me this is the best Predator. Then the 1/3 came out. Then that one is amazing.
I have the Cinema Cat Predator, but I want to get the Prime one also, and this one. For me, it's the best 2 pieces of Predator. Cinema Cat, Predator Prime one, and this one.
This one, yeah, I agree. This is very good. So Predator from Prime 1. I actually thought this was a 1/3. It's only 1/4, so they told me it's just 1/4.
My God,
this is the switch out head.
Sí, le pasa a esta gente que ese Predator se creen que es 1/3 de lo grande que es, porque la línea 1/4 de Prime 1 es muy grande. Entonces parece más 1/3 que 1/4. I didn't see this piece compared to the Cinema Cat, but this is almost 1/3 scale. And also the Alita. I really like the movie of Alita.
Yeah, me too. I think they're making the new one already. Hopefully it will really push through. So this one, one of my favorite, like I said, I got this because it actually has the smallest box for our life-size bust.
So it's good for your wife, yeah?
Yeah. No, actually, when she first met it, she looked like old. But it's very lifelike. It's a bit hard also sometimes when you move it, because when you hold the head and then the hair messes up, so you have to comb again the hair. But that phases.
Dice que se compró justo porque no tiene las tetas muy grandes y a ti no le molesta las cosas, así que. And
this is the Witcher.
Sí, The Witcher.
So I actually have the 1/4 scale. So when they announced that there is a 1/3 scale, I actually sold my 1/4.
Yeah, me too. And also they are going to make the Jennifer. Also.
Yeah, exactly. Because this one looks very good. When the scale gets bigger, the details of this is like phenomenal.
The base. Está hablando de que vendió la línea 1/4, vendió su Witcher 1/4 cuando salió esta, porque le gusta mucho todo lo detallada que es. Yo actualmente la estoy repintando la mía, le estoy dando la base un tono con musgo, porque el diseño es muy bueno, pero el pintado es muy plano. Y this is Prime 1, ¿no?
Yeah, Prime 1. And this is the alien. So my alien, there's a lot of drama with this alien. By the way, this book is one of my favorite alien books. I even had a video of that. But this alien has a lot of drama because it came damaged, and then there's got delayed and all. But eventually they able to replace me. So this is already the replaced version.
Good.
But this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, really
one of my favorites. Yeah. Like a lot of detail.
I have the Cinema Cat, but this one it has more detail than the Cinema Cat. And also love the posture and all of the chairs with those visors and liquid. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Estoy diciendo que yo tengo el Alien Cinema Cat, pero que el acabado de esta pieza está mejor que el Alien Cinema Cat.
Es que mira. Sí, es que parece prácticamente cristal la cabeza.
Sí.
So I love this transparent head here. Looks very scary. So yeah, this is the prime one. So I put these two here because even though they don't have the same scale, but they match together.
Yeah,
And one of my latest favorite, Sauron. This piece is very good.
El producto juntos para ponerlo. Y este Sauron es inmenso. Yo tengo un video hecho en mi canal. Y el problema de este Sauron es que tiene una base demasiado profunda. The base is so deep.
Yeah, yes. So I thought actually, normally I just have the Vesta IKEA. I thought that the Vesta was okay, but there's actually very like spiky stuff in the base. So I had a problem. Yeah, I have a problem displaying it before. Now I kind of move some stuff. At least it's okay. But the base is very wide actually.
Yeah, so deep also, like 70 centimeters or something.
Yeah, it's very tall for a 1/4 scale.
Sí. El problema de esta base es que siendo 1.4 mide 1,14 m, que parece que es chico en el vídeo, pero mide 1,14 de alto y tiene casi 70 centímetros de fondo. 70 centímetros de fondo. Aquí podemos ver las tres cabezas de las de Rivia.
Yeah, this is the switch out heads. I still
regular
prefer with the one with the beard.
Yeah. I have the regular version, but I want to get the head that you have also.
So this is my grail.
My God.
This is the reason why I collected stages.
This is the grail of so many years, so many people. Doctor Doom by Martin Canale.
Yeah.
I mean, so many people started this hobby because it worked.
Yeah. So my favorites, and then there's the artwork at the back. Look at the details. It's very good. It aged very well. It's aged like a wine. I was surprised that how good it looks, even though it's very old already.
Y es una pieza que que ha envejecido muy bien. La verdad que
Esa pieza no envejece nunca va a envejecer.
se han hecho muchos Doom, se han hecho Doom Custom, se han hecho Doom de varias licencias, pero el acabado que tiene esa pieza, lo único que le hubiera puesto una base un poquito más grande, más escalones, pero bueno, era la época en la que se vendía. Y el Hull Booster de XM, una locura.
So this is my XM piece. I don't know if I'll ever sell this. This is one of my favorites. The only thing I'm not so fan about this is the Iron Man is very clean, but other than that, this piece is like legendary.
Don't sell it, you will regret it.
Yeah, I know, this is very good. This is very, very good. It's one of a kind actually. It's the first of its kind.
Yeah. The first Hellbuster.
Is the top 5 of the Star Wars of the world. The Hellbuster XM is amazing. It's always on.
And this was my first Iron Man 1/2 scale.
And Christian, this is the Iron Man, my piece. I want. Dile que no puedo tenerla, pero es mi preferida.
He said this is his favorite piece, but he don't have the space to display.
So amazingly, actually, it's very compact, but it's very tall. It's actually very tall. But yeah, this is
on something.
Yes, yeah.
Me parece dentro de la pose dinámica un señorío, una animalada de pieza, tío.
Yo la línea 1-2 me la he quitado del medio porque ocupa mucho, está entre la 1-1 y la 1-3, así que, pero sí, la es fantástico.
Esa Iron Man es una brutalidad, esa Iron Man, tío. Los flaps, los misiles chiquititos saliendo, es una pasada.
This is my favorite female statue. Red Sonja by Sideshow.
Red Sonja.
Vaya parte, ese sí tiene good boobs.
Yes.
Esta la tiene bien marcada.
Dile que si no prefiere ponerla encima de la mesita de noche.
He said if you don't prefer to put this stuff in your night bed when you sleep with your wife.
My wife will kill me.
Tendrías felices sueños.
Yeah, sweet dreams with this.
But this is my favorite. Of all female statues, that's my favorite.
Ojito,
And this is my second favorite.
Ojito lo que se viene.
Tu figura favorita de mujer es esta y la Morrigan.
This is Morgan. This is very, very, I would say, sensual piece.
It's so beautiful. You need
Yeah,
to put a mirror behind her.
Yeah, it's the paint job in the skin is top notch. It's very like pinkish and everything like that. I'm not sure if the camera picks it up, but it's very pinkish, very lifelike, and she's very beautiful.
We can see, yeah. El pintado de la piel dice que está muy bien hecho. Se ve el rosado del pecho. Muy guapo. This is the option B, no?
Yeah, yes. And this is one of my grails as well when I started my collection, Spider-Man. So this is actually pretty good. I got this from Darwin from Australia, I think, if I remember it correctly. So I got this from him. One of my favorite. It's a bit, I would say, out of scale because it's supposed to be 1/4, but it's really big.
Yeah, one third and 0.5 maybe.
Yeah, something like that. Thank you, that's very nice. Thank you.
El Spider-Man de Martín Canales.
Dile que se prepare, dile que se prepare.
We didn't finish with your...
Oh, it's not yet finished.
Since 2014, no? Or earlier?
Somewhere that time.
¿Qué pasa ahora, Juan Carlos? Me tiene asustado.
Que se ha colado. Se ha colado por aquí, ¿vale? Pero hago esto, ¿vale? Comparto archivo por aquí y como se ha colado este de aquí que pesa más, por algún motivo,
vale,
hago esto.
Spider-Man con Martín Canales, Ariel Oliver. I also have it.
Bueno, pues no sale. Después de decir gracias, venía esto, ¿vale? Después de decir gracias, díselo, que venía introducido en el vídeo, pero por algún motivo no se ha portado bien, venía esto de aquí.
Okay, he's preparing the next video.
Okay.
Voy. Ves hablando con él mientras soluciono el tema este.
So you have some pre-orders now?
Mostly art prints. And I also pre-ordered the Frazetta.
Ok, Cristian, tú, ahora se lo dices en inglés, por favor. Tu paso por la Fortaleza de la Soledad está en el lado derecho, donde está la S de Kryptonians, la S, donde justamente nos deja escrito de una manera muy cariñosa Cristian, y dice tal cual, literalmente: Thanks, you Kryptonians, for the invited. Amazing crew for a very fun show, so keep up the love for pop culture. And don't stop collecting. Nchanzplace, 6 de mayo y firma.
Muy bien, la firma. This is your signature on the Kryptonian Collector. Yeah. Tienes que poner un póster más grande para que te vayan cabiendo más, Juan Carlos, pues ya se están superponiendo.
Sí, pero mira, no están montadas. Dile que este es el orden de los muros de la fama. El primero.
Ok, this is the first one. Me gusta más ese que se ve con el blanco, con un fondo claro se ve más la firma.
Pues así será el próximo, que ahora te enseñaré cuál es, que ya está preparado.
Fondo clarito que se vean bien. Okay, this is a signature of all.
Este es el próximo.
Pues no sé si va bien porque el fondo es oscuro.
Bueno, todo depende de la tinta que emplee el que dibuja, el que escribe a mano.
Sí.
Y ya está, así que...
Okay, so thank you so much.
Thank you also, thank you. It's an honor to join you guys.
Si quieres preguntarle algo más, Juan Carlos.
Por supuesto que quiero preguntarle. Eres mío, Cristian, ahora eres mío. Tengo argumentos para preguntarte. Díselo eso.
Oh, he wants to ask you a few questions.
Yeah, sure.
Cristian, ¿cuál es? Enumérame del 1 al 5 los 5 puntos más importantes de la lectura y la fabricación de la estatua, es decir, las texturas, pintura. Enumérame en orden cuáles son de importancia del 1 al 5 las cualidades y requisitos de la estatua para que tú te enamores de ella.
Okay, he wants to know from 1 to 5 what is the most important point in the statue that to make you fall in love with these pieces.
So mostly 1 to 5 meaning like which part of the statue or which aspect of the statue? Is it?
The full statue, all the statue. What's more important for you from 1 to 5? Painting, sculpting, eyes, muscles.
So for me, it's mostly the concept of the statue. That's more on like, it's not specifically the painting. It's not also specifically the sculpt, but as long as the statue has like a coherent look. So meaning, for example, one good example is what we talk about with Jay, which is the legendary beast statues, the 1/3. Some pieces, if they put there like a classic or a classic look, they don't look classic because sometimes they look so modern, but sometimes only the head is classic. So for me, it's the entire concept of the piece, how it's posed, how the colors are combined with the sculpt itself, like the muscles. Like for example, the Red Sonja one. Why it's my favorite, because it's very compact, and it's very Red Sonja in a sense. Like you really see her physique, and the painting of her muscles matches with the muscles. And that's for me like what makes the Red Sonja. Not just that she looks very sexy, very beautiful, but the coherence of the concept itself. I really love that. So it's mostly that. I'm not very picky with regards to the sculpting. Like if it's a lot of texture, I'm not really into that kind of stuff. It's good for a major and as a major aspect, but I'm not into that. I'm more on the entire complete look of the statue. So I'm more on focusing on the concept itself.
Okay. ¿Puedes traducir?
Básicamente dice que le gusta mucho, es un poco parecido a lo que ha dicho Jay-Z, de que le gusta un poco más lo que es la pose clásica, el concepto clásico, que es la figura sea la protagonista, y hay algunas piezas modernas que le dan mucha importancia a la base, como puede ser, por ejemplo, Prime One, que es unas bases muy grandes. Entonces, es lo que le gusta que destaque el personaje. Entonces, aparte de que de Red Sonja sea sexy, lo que le importa es que se vea el personaje bien y que destaque sobre eso. Entonces,
y que transmita lo que verdaderamente es la esencia del personaje y no la mujer sexy.
Sí, básicamente lo que ha dicho es el concepto, el diseño, más que otra cosa.
Ok, acabo de poner el banner y os lo recuerdo porque esta semana ha sido un bombazo desde que estuvo Germán Tobar de México. La comunidad de México, latina, y a la misma vez coleccionistas de la galaxia del ámbito, Filipinas y Asia. Y de ahí este pedazo de subidón, ¿vale? Que hemos superado con creces los 17K y gracias a todos vosotros somos 1724 Kryptonianos, gracias a todos, al coleccionismo del mundo, a los amantes del 1.6.
1.7K.
Exactamente. ¿Vale? Y ahí queda eso. Y gracias a ello también recordaros que desde hace ya un mes disfrutáis del directo a la máxima calidad de imagen, tanto para vernos nuestros caretos de tontainas que tenemos, como para ver los Room Tour en máxima calidad 1080, para que así podáis disfrutar más y todavía del loco de la pradera que soy yo.
Juan Carlos, ¿alguna pregunta más para Cristian?
Pues sí, tengo otra pregunta. Cristian, ¿qué prefieres? ¿La pose museo, la pose dinámica amenazante o la pose semidinámica contemplativa defensiva?
Sí, lo ha dicho antes, que prefiere la pose clásica.
Vale.
La pose museo. Yeah, he's asking about what you prefer more, dynamic pose, museum pose.
I prefer museum pose. I prefer that is because if you notice, I always want my collection to be placed in a certain like space. Unfortunately, I don't have space, but I always want to have a good lighting and how the lighting affects the piece. So right now, I do love dynamic pose, but I don't have space. So museum poses is for me right now because I can manage the lighting for each piece with dynamic pose with museum poses. And for me also, I kind of prefer what I also prefer why the museum pose, because sometimes if you have like Avengers and you have dynamic poses for Avengers, sometimes that their poses does not match with the other one, and it's kind of, for me, it doesn't look good if I put them like this. But if you have like a lineup of how do I say, the Avengers or the Justice League, and then they're all standing, it looks very, very good. I would always prefer that any day, because again, I want to arrange them, and it's easier, I guess, for museum poses to arrange and light them up as well. So I prefer museum poses.
Así, dile que justamente así es como que yo le mandé fotos. Yo también prefiero la pose museo, ¿vale? Me encanta la pose museo y justamente soy un gran amante, es lo que más me gusta, la Justice League, y así es como tengo toda la Justice League.
He also preferred the museum to Juan Carlos. And for dynamic poses, I really like Berserker line, but it's true that you need a lot of space. It's like big bases with so many, and you get lost in the base. So I also prefer museum poses. Yeah.
I mean, I also like semi-dynamic, like it's there. This is, I think, what I noticed from Sideshow. If you notice Sideshow, they normally have like a very compact, I call it like sphere or a cylindrical sphere. They have like very compact, and then they always have this somehow like semi-dynamic, like it's about to move, it's about to walk, right? So Sideshow always has that. I also like that. But as much as possible, it's on until there, and that not so much like jumping or any kind of that. It's normally I don't. I'm not really a fan of that. I prefer always the museum and semi-dynamic, I guess.
Yes.
Y me queda
Spider-Man.
Me queda la última pregunta. Tiene dos preguntas, la generativa y la que se concentra en un punto. DC o Marvel, y de lo que sea, ¿cuál es su equipo favorito? Por ejemplo, Vengadores, los X-Men o la Liga de la Justicia, o otro equipo.
Okay, he wants to know with between these two licenses, what is your favorite license? Marvel or DC? And inside this license, what is your favorite team? Like Avenger, X-Men, Cable, and Deadpool?
So it's how do I say, in terms of comics or in terms of collectibles, because those are two things. In terms of comics,
¿En cómic o en figura, Juan Carlos?
En cómics y en figuras, por ejemplo.
Both. What do you prefer in comics and
so in terms of collectible, I go for currently with Marvel, because there's a lot of Marvel pieces, and I've always loved the X-Men. I always love X-Men. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of X-Men, but I do always have an X-Men area, so they're very close to my heart. It's how I grew up. Um, so I go for Marvel in terms of collectibles. But in terms of comics, I no doubt DC because DC for me has very good stories. It's the characters are very compelling. The villains are very compelling. So in terms of comics, no doubt. I have a lot of comics of DC, and yeah, it's just DC for me, especially to stories.
One question: is for you the Justice League the first team of heroes?
I cannot say because I'm not normally a fan of Justice League. I'm a fan of Batman. So I prefer Batman. I prefer the Batman family compared to Justice League. I do love Superman. I'm just not a fan of the Justice League like team, but I'm a fan of Superman and Batman. Those are the characters always for me for DC. The stories of them are always very very good.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
okay.
I give you an advice. If you have the chance, read Crisis on Infinite Earth. If you didn't read, and also Legends. If you read the big arcs of Justice League since 1984, 85 to maybe 1998, you will fall in love with Justice League because I didn't read so much about Justice League all time. I really love Batman, Frank Miller, and all the stories. But if you read, if you start with Crisis on Infinite Earths and this big comic, I think you will start love some characters beside Batman because Batman is so cool. But Justice League have very good story.
Sí.
Actually, for me, Batman becomes cool because he has a cool villain.
Mira, tú fíjate, perdona, Samuel, tú fíjate, lo que yo voy a decir ahora se lo transmites a él para que él te diga, si lo ha leído, cómo se te va a quedar el cuerpo. ¿Vale? Cristian, si te has leído la Liga de la Justicia de Grant Morrison, dile a Samuel que no se lo ha leído la que le espera.
Sí, sí. Did you read Justice League from Grant Morrison?
No, I think I haven't. I
Okay.
have not yet. Yeah.
Is impressive. Batman es ahí Batman es el mayor. Es decir, la palabra es no tiene mira, es un cabrón. No te lo puedes ni imaginar.
Comic in Justice League from Grant Morrison, Batman is the biggest motherfucker on the planet.
Es la hostia, la hostia.
Yeah.
La hostia.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues tú dirás, say, please.
Yeah, please say.
No, I'm starting to love already also Lord of the Rings. So I mean when I was a kid, I never knew about Lord of the Rings. I never knew any any characters until the movie, and then I started looking at them and started getting like to know Lord of the Rings, and then the lore. For me, it's something any pop culture, to be honest, to be familiar with, because I think this is where pop culture also kind of started. Like the Tolkien created a world, and then like the fantasy somehow for me started there, and then it is just the stories are very good from Silmarillion till the Lord of the Rings. That one, there's a very very big story there. It's just very unfortunate that in terms of collectibles, they don't have that much. And then there is Weta, but if you look at Weta is also hit and miss sometimes.
Yeah, it's hit and miss. Sometimes they miss. But also, did you read the books? I mean, Silmarillion and Lord of the Rings, or you're talking about the TV show and the movie?
I started now the reading the going back to the books, but I got it in audio, in the Audible.
Audio books.
So I got the audiobooks, and then I'm starting the right now since last year the Lord of the Rings. I'm going for the Hobbit. I'm trying to read already or looking for the Silmarillion also. I'm trying to look for the audiobooks for Silmarillion, but I haven't yet. But now I'm trying to read that because I like the movie. I also love the lore of it. So that's why I'm kind of going into there also.
Yeah, in my opinion, Peter Jackson did a good job. But if you read the books,
Yeah.
In my opinion, I prefer the books. I very,
There's a big difference.
Yeah, I have some stuff of Lord of the Rings, like weapons and helmet.
Yeah.
Because
Exactly.
because
There's meaning in all of those things.
yeah, so many meanings.
Yeah.
And if you had the chance, beside audio, maybe if you read the Silmarillion, it's so dense because it talks only about gods and creation and how. But if you really understand all this universe, that's why so many people are fans. Because movies are good, TV show maybe people like, but I prefer to buy something that is related to the books.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. That's true. That's true. I agree because when I started reading, going really into the lore, there's a lot of big difference, and then there's a lot of stuff actually that you can debate. That okay, what happened in the movie and how you also interpret them in the books. There's entirely different things. So yeah, I do agree. The books are way better.
For example, my Saruman, the Saruman I create on my mind when I read the books, is more similar than it's not like in the movies. And also the Hobbits is so different, and the books are more dark, fantasy, gothic, like Berserk. And the movies are so sometimes are so nice. I don't like some part of the movie. In my opinion, Gandalf looks more than Saruman in the movies. So thin and so strange guy. So yeah, it's so dangerous license because so many things about Lord of the Rings. Weta.
There's actually one guy. I saw his YouTube. I think he draw the Balrog. I think it's a video he drew. He always drew based on description. So they gave him a description of the Balrog, and then he drew the Balrog. It looks like the Balrog in the books, where it's just like smoky. It's not like there's like wings or anything. That is very nice. I was surprised.
Yeah, I really like this when they really put. They have good artists like Jerry Vanderset of John Hope and so many artists that create some pictures from the books. But if I could draw all these characters, would be like I would try to put all the authenticity. Estamos hablando, Juan Carlos, de El Señor de los Anillos.
He entendido bastante, pero sí, puedes narra para los espectadores.
Tanto él como yo somos fan. Yo me considero más fan de los libros, por eso no tengo mucho. Tengo armas y tengo escudos que están basados en el arte del libro, pero no tengo muchas figuras porque realmente no me termino de enamorar de lo que ha salido. Por ejemplo, está el, Francis, de Witch King from Usman Studio. You know?
I forgot the name. The one where is riding the horse based on the art.
I really love this piece because it came from the books.
I forgot the artist. What was the name of the artist? It's based on the art.
I don't know if it's John Oak or Alan Lee. Maybe Alan Lee. I don't remember the name of the artist. Maybe or John Oak or Alan Lee. One of these. So also
Uman Studios.
Sí, estamos hablando de las piezas del Señor de los Anillos, que a mí me gusta, prefiero los libros porque los personajes están muy desarrollados, las películas están bonitas, pero por ejemplo yo me quedo como en Star Wars. La comunidad del anillo me convence, pero las otras dos algunas veces se me hacen largas. Y por eso tengo más armas y escudos que figuras. Gollum is very good in the movies also.
Yeah, it's Jen Ho and Uman Studios. Yeah,
John Ho.
It's 1/4 scale. Yeah, Jen Ho. Yeah. Let's get. I actually saw that at Collector's Art. There's a gallery. Randy Go. He owns the Collector's Art. I go to his gallery. I saw this piece. I take a lot of photos of that also. That one is pretty good.
I talked with him with Randy in order that be in this show, but he was so busy because
he's always busy.
So busy.
He has a lot of shipment coming.
Yeah. I love
Bueno.
to visit.
Transmítele a Cristian que ha sido un verdadero honor tenerlo con nosotros. Ha sido un día muy bonito. Espero que él se haya sentido igual. Que la Fortaleza es su casa, que él cuando quiera participar con nosotros como invitado, como tertuliano y formar parte de poder entrevistar y homenajear a otro coleccionista del mundo, que las puertas están abiertas, ¿vale? Y que a la misma vez, el día que él quiera, si se hace un 2.0 de la colección y quiere volver a disfrutar con nosotros, esta es su casa, ¿vale? Por favor, transmíteselo.
Okay, Christian, was so big pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much to open the door of your house and yourself. Was for me and for Juan Carlos was so much better than I imagined to talk with you, enjoying with Jay also time. So beautiful. You are welcome to come anytime as a locutor, just to talk about comics and anything in the future events that we'll have in the channel. And also, if you want to make some collaboration, we can go to your channel. I mean, because we really enjoy the moment.
Christian, do you want to be a Kryptonian? Okay, no problem. You are Kryptonian.
Thank you very much.
When you read Justice League from Grant Morrison, you will become a true Kryptonian.
So I can be a Kryptonian in Gotham City.
Bueno, dile que cualquier cosa que quiera decir antes de que cerremos el directo, que la pantalla es suya.
Okay, if you want to say something before we close the live, the screen is yours.
Yeah, thank you very much. I hope everyone also enjoy here in the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you very much to Juan Carlos and Sam. It's also been a pleasure meeting Jay as well. I only talked to Jay in the chat when I asked him if I can take photos and videos of his pieces. But yeah, it's a pleasure. Thank you very much. Really good stuff here. Thank you. Always love to come back as well.
Thank you for you. It's a great honor. Your person in the Fortress of Solitude and your great passion of pop culture, escultura, statue, hobby, and photography. I love very much the wall of photography, and you have one age impressive to disparar fire gun.
You are very good skills for shooting.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay, big bye bye and big hug, and you have here two good friends forever, my friend.
Gracias,
Edwin. If I go to Spain, I will look for you guys. Thank you.
Of course, you're welcome.
Vale, desde aquí, antes de cerrar el directo, dar un fuerte abrazo que se ha pasado a nuestro gran querido amigo Miguel Figueroa. Y desde aquí, un fuerte abrazo y beso a toda la familia Figueroa y especialmente a nuestra querida Iliana. A la misma vez, todos los que habéis estado en el chat, Edwin Díaz, Chema del Fresno, Rubén Zamo, se os quiere, se os aprecia. Esto sin vosotros no funciona. Y solo decir, como decimos siempre, ¿vale? Que nos vemos en el próximo directo, ¿vale? Con más y mejor, porque hacerlo mejor es difícil. Es que me cuesta hablar porque me duele el tema este.
Sí, normal.
Porque hacerlo mejor es difícil, ¿vale? Pero superarse es un hecho. Nos vemos en los últimos kryptonianos, en el próximo directo. Y será con un invitado muy especial. No puedo dar más pistas. Gracias a todos y amor por el hobby. Y sobre todo, salud y fuerza. Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Francis.
Gracias.
Thank you so much.